A vehicle drove into the crowd at Berlin's Pride celebrations. One woman was killed, 29 others were injured. The suspect fled, sparking a citywide manhunt. Hours later, police tracked him down. He charged at officers with a blade and was shot dead. Germany now says all the evidence points to an Islamist terrorist attack. Germany is confronting another suspected Islamist terror attack after the man accused of driving a van into crowds at Berlin's Pride celebrations and launching a knife attack was shot dead by police following a manhunt. Authorities later confirmed Ballout was shot dead during a police operation at an allotment garden complex in Berlin's Spandau district.
We are at an allotment garden complex in Berlin's Spandau district, where, at around 6 p.m. local time, Berlin's Special Operations Command, SEK, apprehended the man suspected of carrying out last night's attack in Grosser Tiergarten. The suspect ran toward the officers here armed with a bladed weapon. That is why police used firearms. As a result of the gunfire, the suspect sustained such severe injuries that, although the emergency doctor was initially able to resuscitate him, he died at the scene. We are continuing our investigation here. We have informed the public prosecutor's office, and both an investigation into the death and further investigations into the attack are now being initiated. We will provide an update as soon as we have further news.
The attack unfolded at around 10 p.m. local time on July 25th in Berlin's Tiergarten Park near the Brandenburg Gate, where hundreds of thousands had gathered for Christopher Street Day, one of Europe's largest LGBTQ pride events. One woman was killed and 29 others suffered injuries after the suspect allegedly rammed a rented minivan into pedestrians before attacking people with what authorities described as a machete. The violence forced organisers to end the celebrations early. Speaking at a press conference near the scene, Interior Minister Alexander Dobrindt said that all of the evidence surrounding Saturday night's attack at Berlin's Pride celebration so far pointed to an Islamist terrorist attack.
Everything we see here suggests that we are dealing with an Islamist terrorist attack. We know that the suspect, Abdul Ballout, is on the run. This means that we are currently dealing with a situation that requires a very high level of commitment from all police forces, both the Berlin police and the federal police, not only in the city of Berlin, but at railway stations and airports at the borders.
Dobrindt also revealed key details about the suspect's background.
We are dealing here with a suspected perpetrator who has a history of committing a large number of criminal offenses, of radicalisation, and of involvement in the Islamist scene. The suspect is a German national. He is of Lebanese origin. He was born here.
According to German media reports, Ballout had allegedly supported the Islamic State group, travelled to the Middle East in a failed attempt to join the organisation, and was previously convicted of preparing a serious act of subversive violence. In an interview with Der Spiegel, Ballout's father, Taufik, rejected any family connection to extremism.
Our family is Shia, but not extremely religious, and it does not support Islamic State. Ballout had fought about his hair and beard. I did not allow him to wear a long beard because I find it a symbol of extremism. Ballout was generous, emotional, loving. My son had lived with his mother and 2 of his 3 sisters.
Asked about a possible motive for the attack, Taufik said,
"He was brainwashed. He called me today and we spoke normally like every day. He said he missed me and wished he was with us in Lebanon."
German Chancellor Friedrich Merz urged the country not to give in to fear or division, saying Germany would defend its freedoms despite the attack.
We are brought together by a tragic event and at the same time a despicable act. My thoughts, our thoughts, are at this time with the victims of last night's Islamist terrorist attack, with their families and friends. And above all, I wish those who have been injured a speedy recovery. We will do everything in our power to apprehend the perpetrator or perpetrators as quickly as possible. We will consider the consequences and make our decisions with prudence, but also with determination. These criminals, these extremists, have no place at the heart of our society.
Meanwhile, Berlin's mayor, Kai Wegner, said the day was marked by horror for the community.
I think this is a day for the community marked by horror and shock. I come from Magdeburg. 2 years ago, we had a booth at the Christmas market where a vehicle drove through at the time. It was a very different situation. Many friends here have also been affected and had to be evacuated. Fortunately, everyone is okay, but it is frightening. And I cannot fully assess the situation myself right now. Perhaps time will show how we deal with this, but this is one of the darkest days for the queer community, and a day I personally never hoped I would have to experience.
Earlier in the day, one person was arrested for resisting police orders at a far-right counter-protest. The attack comes as Germany faces growing concerns over both Islamist-inspired violence and rising political polarization, with investigators continuing to examine the suspect's motives and any possible wider network behind the attack.
Leute, wir gehen in die Richtung wieder zurück, wir folgen nicht.
Ist die Wohnung da?
Ja. Komplett, wie viel? 140 Quadratmeter?
125. Das ist klar, das andere ist, Thüringen ist viel lieblicher.
Ja.
Und ich habe natürlich auch
Nicht so Modelleisenbahnstadt, ja? Besuchst du abends mal in Basel?
ja, sicher.
Ja, Weimar ist toll, gute Entscheidung. Hast du eine Wohnung schon, oder?
Sie hat, ja.
Nee, du, ich meine, hast du...
Ja, wir haben gekauft.
Hauswohnung?
Ja, ich weiß, was du meinst. Ja, die müssen ganz anders. Richtig. Ja, die sind wirklich auf der Uni, ja. Spanisch sprechen. Ja, wie heißt das? Ja, nicht dran denken, dann hast du nur am Pool gelegen. Ja, sicher. Nee. Aber dienstlich besoffen habe ich auch. Ja. Dass das jetzt, wenn man